Give it up for Chris. So I know what you're thinking. This guy's not really a comedian. He's clearly one of those tight-toned fitness models. And you'd be half right, I'm really not a comedian. I actually used to be an exotic dancer. I was part of an all-male review called Chips and Dippendales. It was weird when I went in to apply. The guy was like, "Here, fill this out," and he handed me a thong. And if you're trying to picture that, and I know you are, let me help you out a little bit. Picture somebody taking a piece of string trying to cut a marshmallow in half. Okay. I used to be in good shape. All right, I was in the Army. I was a soldier in Operation Desert Storm. Thank you. I only told you that as a joke, so hold on. Okay. Now I look like a soldier in Operation Desert Storm. And I don't know exactly when it hit me that I needed to lose weight. Possibly when I couldn't go down and tie both shoes in one trip without passing out. Or when I would go to watch a wet t-shirt contest and come home with like 3rd place. When my cholesterol got higher than my credit score. But I think it had a lot to do with when I would go to a strip club and the best I could get was a belly button dance. Being big sucks, you know, it's hard. I hurt my foot and I had to go to the doctor's and I hopped into the very busy waiting room. And to make matters worse, the nurse comes out and insists that it's hospital policy to put me in the wheelchair to wheel me in because I had to hop in. And I said, "This really is not going to go well." She insisted. She puts me in the wheelchair and in front of a very packed room of people proceeds to go. I had to help her along with my good foot. I hate going to the doctor. My doctor always has a pharmacy student or a medical student with him. She's like 19 every time, tiny little thing. Looks like she goes to medical school in Whoville. Okay? So she walks into the room every time, and it's a different one every time. She always gives me that look like, "Oh my God, I thought it was an albino gorilla." And after a few minutes, she imparts some of her wisdom, like, "Maybe you could like lose weight. Maybe you could like exercise." I never even thought of that. Cindy Lou, you are wise beyond your years. Are you some kind of wizard? I can tell you that eating healthy sucks, but it's easy. Just give up everything that tastes good. All right? And my wife tries. All right? She's like, "Here, try this vegan dish." And I said, "I would, but it looks like somebody's already eaten it once." You know, it's all designed to help you live longer, but if that's how you got to eat, what the hell's the point? Right? So, I am married, 21 years. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. You're a very lucky woman. We both grew up in small Maine towns, the kind of town with like 1,200 residents, 4 last names. Right? The kind where Ancestry.com gives us a discount because everybody really just kind of has like a family shrub. You know, more likely to trace our roots on Ancestry.com. My in-laws couldn't be here because there wasn't enough time to get here after Wheel of Fortune got over. Like a lot of their folks their age, they do love them some television, you know, but if they would just watch a little less Young and the Restless and a little bit more CNN, they probably wouldn't think that an Afghan rebel was someone who refuses to crochet in a pattern. So we have 2 kids. Good-looking kids too, thank God. I mean, they're not going to be supermodels or anything, but they come out all right considering what we had to work with. So, our son Brandon, he's 18 now. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. He's big like his mother. And he's at that age where, you know, he's so much smarter than we are, and he's so stubborn. Right? Like it's winter time, he won't wear his jacket. Hey, you know it's like 5 degrees out, right? Numbnuts? I'm not cold. Oh, okay. What are you, an avatar? No, there's one little thing that turned blue. Hush it in. And our daughter's name is Madison. Everybody's like, oh, did you name her after the town? Yeah. Yeah, it was a toss-up right down to the wire between that and Mooshlik McGuntick. We just couldn't. She's 15, we're still not sure. She's at that age where appearance is everything, okay? Everything has to look, just go out open the front door, just to take out the trash. Everything's going to be just right. It's like, relax, pumpkin, I'm pretty sure you're not going to bump into Justin Bieber in our shed, okay? Not going to happen, okay? And they're friends, they're weird, they don't talk. Okay, my son's friends, we only see them when they're hungry, and they come up and pillage our kitchen like a bunch of Ewoks on the hunt. And the daughter's friends, they just don't say anything at all. They just have this look when I'm around, like if they blink, I'll kill them. And you know what? I don't like it that way. Okay? So I don't tell them otherwise. Their friends are all right. My daughter has one friend. I know she's trouble. She doesn't do her work and stuff. She sneaks out at night to be with boys, and I know she'll be voted most likely to work in a strip club someday. My daughter's like, you know, she doesn't know any better. You really should do something nice for her. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I took her down to the police station so she could pre-register. I didn't know. We try to talk to our kids, you know, teach them life lessons, like my son. You know, never hit a woman. Always use your manners. And no, there are not hot singles in your area looking to meet you. And my daughter, right? Never take anything from a stranger. You can do anything a man can do. And yoga pants are really only for models and amateur porn stars. Okay? Speaking of talking, we try to give my daughter the talk, but based on the posters on her wall, I had no idea which talk to give. You know, it was either the birds and the bees or we love you either way. We didn't know. Boy, were we shocked to find out that those were all boys on our posters there. The only one we knew for sure was Uncle Si. Other than that, we had no idea. And once we realized it was the birds and bees talk she needed, we did what every other parent does and just leave it up to the internet. So, after we had our second child, we realized we just wanted animals. We have 2 cats, I don't know what the hell for. They're just pissy little things. You're better off trying to, you know, cuddle a rattlesnake, really. And we have 2 dogs, 2 labs, big, dumb animals, but we do love them, all right? I don't know if it's a code or not, but one of the dogs winks a lot, and I always look around to make sure it was intended for me before I wink back, so I don't want to look like an ass, you know? People give their dogs weird names, you know, like the human thing, come here Louise, or something, you know, or the opposite thing, meet Zeus. Okay, or the really stupid thing, hey, what's your dog's name? Dog. Just give them normal names, like we did. You come to our house, you're going to be greeted by attention whore and cross sniffer. Okay? Cross sniffer is huge. She's so big you can put a saddle on her. And she's so fat when she lays down, she looks like she's starting to melt. Right? Seriously, when she gets off the couch, she oozes off it like she's being poured out of a bucket. Right? And I think she's a stoner. I don't know how, but I think she's a stoner. Most dogs will come up to you and they rest their head on you for attention. But this one comes up and then she backs up to you and then she looks back with that look that says, hop on, I'll take you to Narnia. I'm always amazed at the people, the length that people go to for their pets. Okay? The things that they're willing to do. My grandmother had this cat Sassy. Sassy was bright white and big enough to make Siegfried and Roy take notice, okay? Sassy was so fat she couldn't groom herself properly back there, okay, to keep herself from getting sick. So my grandmother had to groom Sassy. She had to shave the cat's ass, okay? Put that shit on a resume if you're willing to do that, because that shows character. I love my pet. I love my children. But if the doctor said, you got to keep your kid's butt crack shaved, all right, to keep him alive, I'd be looking at the wife like, well, it was a good run. Other parents, all right, putting baby lotion on their kids, we're slathering ours with Nair. That's my time, thank you.